Good morning, and hope you all have been well. And this is part 10 of the Pokemon Rejuvenation V13.5 Let's Play. Set mode, no items, so yeah. So before we do get started, I do want to apologize for the lack of uploads as of late. To keep it simple, I have just been really busy with work and with some other in real life events going on. I just haven't really put a lot of time into YouTube and making videos, so yeah. I do want to try to get back on track with the schedule of Monday, Wednesday, Friday for Rejuvenation and Tuesday, Thursday for Night in the Woods. But to just keep it honest and real with you guys, there is probably going to be a slowdown of uploads, so yeah. I really hope to use up the weekend. Since today's Saturday, I just got off work a little bit ago. But I do hope to take some time to pre-record a few episodes of Night in the Woods and hopefully get a couple of Rejuvenation videos recorded tonight. Possibly, we'll see how it goes, so yeah. Anyways, with that being said and done, let's go on ahead and continue with the story. Oh, I read that wrong. You're a new face around here. Did you just make it to Sheridan? My name is Alita. I help run the Cherry Blossom Inn. I assume you are here because you want to challenge the Sensei to a battle, right? I don't think you're going to have much luck there. The Sensei is pretty distant. Lately, he hasn't even spoken to villagers. But I guess I cannot stop you. Hopefully it works out. Thanks, Alita. And of course it does not work out. The door is locked. Knock. No one is answering. Perhaps it's best to come back later. Just to give some advice, I would recommend getting a Swablu, because there is a certain event later on within the game that you can use Swablu to gain a bunch of money. It is pretty far down the line, but it is useful, so I would recommend capturing one. I'll probably capture two. One for the no items run and one for the money strat idea. So what I'll do here is pause, capture two, and I'll see you guys in a moment. Alrighty, so I just captured two of them, and we are going to head on back to the Cherry Blossom Inn and meet up with Alita here. Ma'am, would you please send extra sheets to my room? It gets quite chilly at night and these frail old bones cannot take it. Yes, Miss Apple, I'll bring you some before bedtime, okay? Thank you, darling. Such a delightful child. The Sensei must be very proud to have people like you here in the village. Yeah, or in Sheridan. I missed what that said, sorry. Oh, hello. Oh gosh, I just realized I never asked you for your name back there. Ah, Lon, what a lovely name. Did you have any luck with the Sensei? I see. I expected as much. I'm very sorry about that. He's been neglecting his duties as of late. It's hard for him to open up to people, but I still believe in him. I won't stop believing in him. Listen, Alon, do you mind helping me with something? I'll be upstairs. Everything will be explained then. Sounds like a plan. And real quick, let me check out these guys. Neutral. What is that, bold or... No, that's bold. Impish, I'm stupid. Bold minus his attack. My bad for not even remembering that. Back then, I used to know that stuff really well, but it seems I've not been as smart with that kind of stuff. But anyways, just to show off real quick, here's the team members here that I've captured so far within the game. Everything is EV trained for the most part. Whoops. There we go. Now these two, I do believe they need a friendship, so I'm not really going to worry about these two as of now for like leveling up, but for EV training and all of that, these guys are good to go. What is this? Oh yeah, I forgot. I was gonna have a flame body fletchling, but I forgot about the incubator, so I'll just kind of keep egg there for now. Lilio, I'm not gonna mess with as of now. I'll leave him alone for a certain endeavor strat that I want to try out and see if it works. I'm pretty sure it will work, but who knows. And then here's a random box of Pokemon that I don't know if I ever will use within this run, but we'll see what happens overall. But anyways, enough of showing the team there. Alrighty, sorry for the pause there, had to go take my dog out for a walk, but anyways, you actually showed up. Thank you so much for visiting me here in my room. I don't spend much time in here, so there's not much, but Alita, what did you want to speak to me about? Oh, I see. Please excuse me, I don't think we've introduced ourselves back when. I'm the eldest of the village. I am also the sensei's advisor. It is a pleasure to meet you, Alon. Oh, you already knew Alon's name? I thought you said you haven't introduced yourself. Well, I overheard you calling their name while I was outside, but it matters not. What did you need? Oh yeah, I wanted to explain the situation to Alon. Alon came to participate in the gym challenge, but yeah. Say no more, Alon. First and foremost, I want to apologize for Keta's behavior. Keta is our sensei. He has been for over 10 years now, but in the past year or so, something has happened to him. Suddenly, he came home after a long trip with a face as white as snow. Now, just to bring this up real quick, I won't really get into like spoilers on that whole thing, but Rejuvenation has made a small side game called Where Love Lies. It is a older game that they made many years ago. I think it is a little bit buggy and you can get soft locked into certain areas. You got to be careful with it. It's called Where Love Lies. I did do a let's play of that game. It goes into the events and the life of Keta. So if you have any interest in playing that or maybe watching that let's play, it kind of goes more into what happened to him leading up to this point. And honestly, it was a really smart idea and a cool idea overall that the devs made that game, but I'll leave it at that. If you want to check out that let's play, it answers some certain stuff, or if you want to play it on your own or both, however you want to go about it, that's completely up to you. But either way, I would at least recommend checking it out in some way, shape, and form. Anyways though, ever since then he secluded himself within his home, which brings me to why I ask you here. For the past couple of weeks I've tried confronting Sensei on my own, but each time it's ended in failure or my dismissal. Please Alon, will you help me confront Sensei? I've been trying to get through to him for months now, but if Alon is there with me, I'll have someone to back me up. Besides, this works out for Alon too. If I can get Sensei to come to his senses, Alon can get the battle they came here for. So what do you say, Alon? I will. Really? You will? I knew you'd say yes. If you're the one to help me, I know this cannot fail. But why Alon? What about Alon has led you to this? It's hard to explain, but something deep inside my mind is telling me I can trust them. It's a little weird, but somehow I feel like we're bound by fate. Sorry if that's strange, Alon, for you to hear, Alon. Maybe it's just my intuition speaking. Well, I have no qualms with your intuition. In that case, it'd be better if you did this tomorrow. Please, feel free to stay the night here, Alon, from now on, free of charge. Yes, Alon, thank you so much. We'll meet outside by the bonfire tomorrow. Until then, we should get some rest. See you tomorrow, Alon. And then at this point, we'll go ahead and sleep. But before that, tomorrow we will go confront Sensei together. Every time I've gone alone, it's ended up in failure each time. But somehow I think it's going to work this time. Let's go on ahead and talk to the eldest for a second. Okay, so nothing different then. Go on ahead and sleep here. The next day, let's go meet up with Malia by the fire. Alon, I hope the end was to your liking. The eldest and I worked hard to make sure it's comfortable for all of our guests. Anyway, we should make our way to Sensei's house as soon as possible. I'll meet you in front of his house. Sounds like a plan. Make our way up there. And... oops. Here we go. This is it. I've done this many times before, but it's always so uncomfortable. Right, well, let's try this out, sorry. Sensei, it's me, Alita. Please let me in. Just stay calm. We've got this. I guess I should probably bring it up as well. With Where Love Lies, it does look different than, you know, V13.5 story because it is like an older version. And it's something that I just thought of now. I don't know if like the story is 100% accurate because like I know like with V12 and V13.5 there were a considerable amount of changes with the dialogue. Some story stuff, like the main story is pretty much the same, but they definitely altered, taken out certain stuff, added in certain things, if that makes sense. So if you do for whatever reason want to play or check out the Let's Play or any other person's video, kind of keep that in mind as well. But anyways though, Alita, what is it now? I told you not to come near this house. I know, but I don't remember inviting you into my home. It must be customary for trainers to waltz into people's houses unannounced, but this is crossing the line. It's okay, Sensei, I brought Alon here. And why exactly did you invite them here? No. We came here because we were concerned about you. You've been stuck in this place for months. You haven't left or spoken to anyone. The people in this village are starting to believe that you are abandoning them. No one has said anything outright, but we fear that people will leave soon. That would probably be for the best anyways. There's no future here. Sensei, how could you? It is a hopeless endeavor. There's no point in any of this. But I just want to know why. Why won't you talk to us? Why won't you give us a chance? I just don't know what to do. What's the right answer here? The people of Sheridan are here because they trust you. Even in times where things seem grim, you must give them a chance to prove to you. There are plenty of pure souls out there. You just have to find them. Alon, please speak to me in my garden. I wish to speak to you. Alita, if you would give us a moment. But I'm giving you your chance. Take it. I understand. I don't know what he wants to talk to you about, but this is our chance. I guess I'll wait here. Sounds like a plan. And I don't believe you can really go into any of the rooms as of now. Actually, I'm not going to say that part. That's a little bit further down within the game, and I don't want to spoil too much. Talia, I try so hard to smile, but that is just impossible, sorry. What was her name again? Malia? Have I confused you? Perhaps you'll recognize me in this state. Familiar? Yes, I believe so. You've come all this way just to bother a man already in his own pit of despair. You're either a despicable child or clueless. Either way, I've promised Alita that I would give her at least a chance. That's something we all want, don't we? Malia, it seems her life was up to that very chance. I bet your friend said something like, if only I were stronger. It's all bullcrap. There's nothing that could have been done in that cave. Fate is already written. But perhaps. I have a test for you, Alon. Are you up for the task? I am. Very good. In that case, listen closely. Do you remember where we met in Amist Cave? By that bridge. Just west of that bridge is a rock with a pendant attached to it. Touch the stone. If something happens, proceed. The way to Amist Grotto will open, and within this place, the soul stone... I read that all wrong. Sorry about that, but anyways. Retrieve the stone and, well, we'll see. And also, if you are to do this alone, leave Alita out of this. And then there is a little thing on the side of the banner if you never knew. There's something engraved on the side of this banner. Remember to always keep smiling, for this house is blessed in love, Talia. Alrighty. Is the sensei sending you off somewhere? This is all so strange. What's the point of all of this? And I guess with that, we're going to head on over to the one pendant rock thing. Just to keep it simple, I'll kind of just pause here and I'll see you guys once we get there. Alrighty, so here it is. This is the stone Keta mentioned. Interact with the stone. I will say, this whole area here, like, I have like a lot of like theories, speculations with the game, right? Now, with Where Love Lies, it does go into this area. It doesn't look like this one at all, but I believe it's pretty similar overall. I don't know how to feel about that whole thing. I have an idea on what it is exactly, however, I don't know if I want to get into like theories this episode. I don't know yet. Welcome, please come forward. I think I'll leave it alone for now. So you've made it to this place. I must say, I'm surprised by this. For you to be here means that you have a pure heart, sorry. Astounding. It looks like Talia was right after all. You know, actually, I wonder how that would work though, because like, I mean, I would assume this still plays out even if you play on the Renegade route, right? I mean, I would assume so. I mean, I guess technically as of now, like, you can't really get that many points towards until like mid-game. I'll leave it at that. Right, I suppose this would be a confusing situation for anyone. We are Keta, or rather a piece of him. We are a part of Keta's soul that was severed. Our emotions, our humanity, I am the manifestation of them. However, although he has sealed me away, it is clear that my influence has not left him. That is because although we are separate, we are still one and the same. It is not possible to remove your humanity, it will always find a way. Why did he separate? Why are you here? So technically I already know the answer to these two by playing the game multiple times. Even though I ask, what is this place? It still doesn't really give many answers on it, unfortunately. But either way, none of them really like add or subtract points. If anyone is curious, you can kind of go about it however you wish to go about it, but I always gone with the third option. What is this place? We never truly figured it out. Talia knew, but she was gone before she could explain to us. But like I mentioned previously, we are connected even still. Therefore, I know why you are here. Please take it. There is much I want to say, but I feel faint. I suppose there's only so much I can do in this realm. Alon, I wish you good luck. Show us your pure heart. Bring Keta his humanity back. You, Alon, you were able to enter the grotto. Alon, come with me for a moment. There's something I wish to try. I don't know why, like, I forgot the name of this track, but it's always been like one of my favorites, honestly. I know it played with, actually, before I spoil that, let me not say their name. This is the spot, correct? Then let us see. There's no response at all. Fate favors the fool. Incredible. It does seem that Malia is truly gone. Alon, I must admit I'm taken aback by all of this. You've passed my test. I've given you a chance and you've taken it. I have a request for you too, Alon. You've come all the way to Sheridan to battle me, is that right? Please, I wish to challenge you too. Meet me at my arena in Sheridan. I'll be a little late. I have something I have to do first. Sounds like a plan. Yes, please. Now, you can stay and look around if you wish to do so. I honestly don't believe really anything like changes with all of that, so yeah. But anyways, before we get into the battle, let's go ahead and heal and let us create a team. So let's see. I think you can go back. Honestly, the team that I got really isn't bad for Keta. There's honestly a lot of options. I'm kind of thinking of Trubbish, honestly. Moon is not bad, but it only got Zen Headbutt. Pi is not bad at all, but I'm sure they got rock type moves that'll probably OHKO it. I think me works out fine. Let's go with you, and I think Scratch is okay for a lead. At least well, yeah, why not? Well, then again, I do have Hariyama though, and I do kind of want to use you. I feel like you do better than Trubbish, honestly. Let's see what that does. Trubbish might be the play, but we're gonna get a little wacky. Why not? Orange berries. Now, why it has a C on the end, I don't know. I meant to name it Boy, but I probably should change that. What I'll do is give everybody some orange berries. Now, I know for the most part these episodes are definitely more on the chill side, but I do apologize if I seem like I'm dragging a little bit more this episode. Just to keep it simple, just with everything going on, I'm just tired. That's all it is, so apologies for that. But anyways, let us go up here. Now, well, I guess before the battle, well, we'll get into the battle right now actually, and then I'll show the team. Alon, there you are. I was wondering where you headed off to. Sensei walked out too, but he wouldn't tell me where he was going. No need to wonder, I'm right here. Sensei, so how did it go? Did Alon pass your test? Alon passed my test, so then you'll give us a chance. You'll open up to us? All we want to do is help you get through whatever it is you're going through. Alita, I've decided that I will face Alon in battle. There are some things I must settle with myself that can only be done this way. You're going to battle Alon. This is great news. So, just to like point it out there, it is kind of like interesting that he didn't really answer the question, just more so there's just some things that I gotta do. I'll leave it at that. That's correct. Okay, I got it. In that case, I'll be right back. Alita? There's no stopping that girl once she started. As for us, please stand on the other side of the ring when you are ready. Well, no. I'll figure things out with this. Alrighty. Before that, let me save. And I do believe we should be good to go. Alon, are you ready? Our battle shall begin momentarily. Then let us begin. Did you hear that? The sensei's about to battle someone at the peak of Sheridan. It's been so long since Sensei's done anything like this. We've got to get there ASAP. I gotta say, I've always loved how like they've redone like the scene. Like it brings more like care with the villagers and all of that with, you know, their sensei and all of that. I've always liked how they redone this little scene. It's simple, but it's a nice little addition. For a moment. What is this? I gathered everyone I could from the village. People have been waiting for so long for you to show yourself. We want your guidance, please let them see. Very well, this again is all hopeless, there's nothing to be done. Alita, if you would please referee for us? Definitely. Forgive the audience, Alon, they are inconsequential to this battle. I am troubled. There's something I want to see with this battle. I will not lose this. We'll see about that. Now, since we are doing a no item set mode run, just to show the team real quick, we have a Scratch here. Here's the moveset for you guys. Next up is Hariyama. IV spread there. Same thing with Bug God. Fletchender. Swoobat. And Sanders. Alrighty. What I'm going to do is honestly go for... I mean, like, Charm isn't a bad play, but I feel like Paralysis is going to be a little bit more useful. Let's go for Fake Out on the Scraggy, get Paralysis on the Pig Knight. What I'm going to do is go after Scraggy now, go for Vital Throw on the Pig Knight. Now, there are like different ways you can kind of like go about it if you wish to do so. It's not super important on what you do, but yeah. Okay, that crit kind of sucked there. Let's go into Sheriff because you have priority. Machoke. Honestly, just get rid of Scraggy, Vital Throw, Machoke. That's totally fine, honestly. We can go into Hershey. Air Cutter attacks both Pokemon, so I think we'll double team the Farfetch'd. Okay, I wasn't expecting Machoke to take a hit, but that's okay. Lucario there, I don't remember if he outspeed me or not, or what your IV spread is. Well, that doesn't really matter. Let's get rid of you. I don't think the crit mattered there. I mean, it might have, but I don't think it did. I'm not 100% certain, honestly. But either way, let's go after Combuskin, Vital Throw here. That's totally fine, honestly. And then that's pretty much it. Cool, cool. The way you battled, it was just like her. I see. It seems I don't even have enough sense of self to even have the power to defeat you. I failed everyone. Everything that's happened up to this point, it's all just... Keta, Sensei, you were so cool out there. Sensei, you tried your best. Sensei, even if you lost, you were so strong. Yes, it was like the good old days. You were most impressive. Go Sensei, go Sensei. What? But I don't understand. Don't you see, Sensei? Everyone here in the village, through thick and thin, we love you. We'll always have your back. Whenever things become rough, you must always look back to your followers. In times of adversity, they will be there for you. Never forget that the people here are your family, not by blood, but by spirit. Never forget. I can't believe I've been such a fool, Talia. I've forgotten something you told me so long ago. I promised I wouldn't. What must be done, I already know the answer. Sensei? Alita, don't follow me. Sensei, where are you going? Please, Alita, calm down. Eldest, Sensei disappeared behind the waterfall. Wherever he's going, he might end up in trouble. It would not be wise to follow Sensei in unknown territory. We should stay home and wait for his return. What if he doesn't? I'll never be able to forgive myself if something happened to him. Sorry, Eldest, but I'm going on ahead. Alita. Everyone please disperse, go to your homes. The Sensei shall return soon. I know he will. Have faith. Bruh, moment. Ala and Alita ran off to chase Keta, however you pronounce the name, behind the waterfall. There's no way these brittle bones of mine can keep up with her. Please just... You must go after her, sorry. But real quick, before we do that, I think this episode, instead of doing like an hour-long episode, we'll keep it short and simple, and we'll leave it at that. And then the next episode we'll go through the next little arc there, and then I believe after that we'll be getting into the next chapter. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and again, I do apologize for the lack of uploads. I'll try to get better at it, but just to be honest and real, like I brought up before at the beginning, I do feel like there's going to be a slowdown on uploads, so yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, definitely do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Good morning.